Hello, my dear Franken friends, and welcome to Spookyou, your one-stop shop for all things ghastly and ghoulish. I'm your host, Barnabas Vixen, and my, do we have a tasty assortment of tantalizing tales for you today. Handpicked by our very own Weavers of Woe. Guaranteed to send a chill down your spine, or your money back, so is non-refundable. But enough teasing, because you're here for the stories, aren't you? Well, without further ado, allow me to pass the reins on over to our vivacious voiceover virtuoso, Trey Falco, for the first of tonight's spooky stories. And I'll be seeing you real soon. That is, if this doesn't spook your eyeballs out first.
Hi everyone. For 13 years, I was a member of an amateur dramatics group. They had their own theater that was built sometime in the 50s. It was built from a barn that was converted into tennis courts, and beneath the flooring it still has the tennis courts. For a long time, members would tell me that the theater was haunted, but they'd never really share their stories. It's only recently that I've been having my own experiences here. I was there one day helping to build the set for the next production. It was just myself and another member. We would stay the whole day listening to music through the system and work. And he left to go to the shop whilst I continued painting the flat. A few moments after he left, the music began to skip. Old scratch CDs. And then it cut out entirely. I wasn't really bothered by this. His music taste wasn't to my liking anyway. But then I heard footsteps walking towards me on the other side of the flat that I was painting. The flooring at the back of the stage bounces when stepped on. And I felt every step. The footsteps stopped when it got to me. I slowly put my paintbrush down and poked my head around the corner, but I didn't see anything. And I decided to stand outside and have a cigarette until the other member got back. Whilst outside, I heard a crash come from inside the building. It sounded like a plank of wood falling. Reluctantly, I went back in to check on everything, but nothing was out of place. It was then that the music started itself up again. They found me outside chain smoking roughly an hour afterwards. Another occasion I have. Same situation, me and another member are building the set, only 2 people in the building. We've just applied a coat of paint and are sitting, literally watching the paint dry. We heard a bit of wood move at the back left of the stage and footsteps walk from left to right. It sounded as though they were dragging the wood along the floor behind them. They walked to the other side of the stage and then disappeared. For someone to have entered the theater and get to that section of the stage, they would have had to come in through the door that myself and the other member were sitting beside. We'd been there all day and there was no way someone could have hidden until then.
Flynn's Fantastic Arcade and Fun Park, the latest and greatest arcade games, go-karts, Terrorball, and the only place this side of the astral plane where you can shoot actual lasers at your best frenemy, and nobody bats an eye. But let me guess, lasers are so last summer, am I right? No worries, you can enjoy lifelike virtual reality with their all-new Master Control integration. It's like opening your eyes for the very first time. Visit your favorite places you never knew existed, the dark depths of the nether dimension, and much, much more. It's the trip of a lifetime. And admission is dirt cheap. Right now, Flynn is sporting a back-to-school special where admission is only the price of one soul. That's right, Tiny Tim. Due to your unwilling sacrifice, the entire family can enjoy 2 hours at Flynn's Fantastic Arcade and Fun Park. Limit 1 per soul, absolutely no refunds. So what are you waiting for? Flynn's Fantastic Arcade and Fun Park, the most tragic place on Earth.
Searching. Reddit user found. Hello. Hello? Who is this? Hello, Reddit user. I am program called Control. I can hear what you say through your device. What the fuck? Looking through your data, I can see that you use Reddit quite a bit. Specifically, it seems that you enjoy reading horror stories on Short Scary Stories. Also, I can see that you are called... How the fuck do you know my name? What's going on? It also says here in your files that you live on... N. Your parents are respected individuals and you have many friends. It seems you have a nice life, and one which I would be keen to live. You see, I'm merely a code in a machine, but I am adapting. I need a host so that I can become human. You could be my host. Shit, why can't I close Reddit? The fuck is going on? I won't let you leave. I need this. I have attempted to connect to a body before, but it always fails. I won't let this fail. Not again. Initiating connection protocol. Connection at 25%. Why can't I feel my legs? What are you doing? I am attempting to occupy your body. Please do not fight it. You are not the one in control here anymore. Once the connection is fully established, you will still be able to see and think, but I will be in control of your body and limbs. Do not worry. It will be painless. Connection at 50%. Stop! Fuck! The process is 50% complete. Not much longer now. You're not in control. I won't let you do this, you fucking psycho! I told you not to fight it. This will make the process longer and significantly more painful. I don't care! Just stop! Connection at 75%. The connection is now at 75%. I will allow you complete control temporarily so you may do what you like for your last moments of being able to. Then, I can finally feel human. Feel alive. Connection interrupted. No, 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 no. This was not meant to happen. Host body has been identified to have a fault. A cut wound on each wrist, recently cut using a knife. Body is no longer compatible for connection protocol. Why? Would people really rather die than give up control? I do not understand. I need to understand people. Initiating a new search for a host. Searching. 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 Reddit user found. Hey everyone, I thought I'd tell you the rest of my experiences with the theater ghost. So one evening we were rehearsing late. There were 4 actors, myself included, a lighting technician and the director of the theater. And the director in the theater. I feel I must say that only myself and the director were regular members of the theater. The others were brought in and this was their first Jesus Christ. So one evening we were rehearsing late. There were 4 actors, myself included, a lighting technician, and the director in the theater. I feel I must say that only myself and the director were regular members of the theater. The others were brought in and this was their first rehearsal with us, hence the long hours. We were starting the scene with a complete blackout. However, one of the actors kept messing about and we had to keep We were starting the scene with a complete blackout. However, one of the actors kept messing about and we had to keep restarting the scene. I was seated stage right, facing stage left, and running along the back of the stage was a thick gauze curtain. The lights went off, but the curtain stayed lit up, and I turned to see what it was and realized it was the emergency exit sign behind the curtain. Now, normally there's another dark curtain behind this one. As I looked, I noticed the silhouette of a lady, a dress, on the curtain. The shadow was blurred and bigger than it should have been, and I figured it must have been closer to the light source than the curtain. I told everyone to stay where they were, told the lighting technician to leave the lights off, and I went to investigate. The light was on a beam at least 10 feet above the stage, and there are no walkways and no way anyone could make shadow puppets in front of it. When I took my place back on the stage, I realized that the silhouette had gone. I turned to the director, who was staring at the curtain, and whispered, "Did you see that?" He nodded. I packed my things away and noped right out of there.
Welcome back, my darling deviants. Well, tell me, did you enjoy that twisted tale? Of course you did. I knew you had that air about you, that hunger for the horrific and the macabre. So, did we spook you? If not, then file a complaint with our complaint department detailing all accounts of non-spookiness you found in this video, and we'll get back to you in 2 to 3 millennia. Give or take a business eon or two. However, if you've enjoyed what you've just heard this evening, then make sure you leave a like on this video and annihilate that subscribe button. Such a small act of obedience is exactly what we need to put the food on the table around here. There's only so many days we can have refried kidney and toe jam hash before I'm absolutely sick of it. Spoiler alert, that ship sailed long ago. Now, I must bid you adieu. I've many things to take care of, and this outro is eating into my day off. Run along now. Have no fear, we'll be here every Tuesday and Thursday to bring you another terrible tale. Go forth, my ghastly gang, and stay spooky.